Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Early signing day right around the corner coming up tomorrow. We're going to keep you guys up to date. A couple of targets that Tennessee is looking to add into the boat for the class of 2024. Look, I know this is a late video. We are on commitment watch. A couple of guys in the transfer portal are trending towards Tennessee, but I got tired of sitting around waiting. I wanted to jump on here. I wanted to talk some recruiting. I wanted to talk about Flip Season, who ultimately could end up at the University of Tennessee after signing day comes and goes tomorrow. And I know, look, you look at the class of 2024 for Tennessee, been some frustration down the stretch, right? Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Trending for some big-time prospects like Kai Bates. Ultimately, he ends up at Florida State. You missed out on Cam Michael. You also missed out on five-star offensive tackle Jordan Seaton, but could we be on flip watch for the five-star offensive tackle? We're going to talk about that in just a second. But I still like where Tennessee's at in this class of 24. I understand 13th, that's not where you want to be, right? You want to be top 5. You can't compete in the SEC without top 5 classes. Is that the case? Is that the truth? Is that how college football is in 2023? Because I think things have changed. It's not the days of old. It's not the old Fulmer days where you've got to stack these top 5 recruiting classes. I do think it's important. I think recruiting at the high school level is important, and I think Tennessee's done a good job when you look at the number of blue chip prospects, but also you got to look at recruiting your own football team, bringing back those COVID seniors, bringing back your entire offensive line for 2024 is huge. Bringing back all of your defensive line outside of Tyler Barron is huge. Keenan Peely coming back, huge. So many weapons. So many foundational pieces of the 2024 roster are not coming from recruiting or the portal. I think you've got to get a good class, and I think Tennessee has that. Again, when you look at the percentage of blue chip prospects, they're up there inside the top 10. And I think that's what is important. And then you hit the transfer portal, and again, we're on commit watch. Be on the lookout. We're on commit watch coming up later today, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But you look at the class of 24, Mike Matthews already on campus, going through bowl practice, absolute stud. I'm excited about Jordan Ross. I know On3 dropped him from a 5-star to a 4-star, but I think he's still a pretty big prospect. Braylon Staley, you guys know I'm excited about him. Boo Carter also already on campus, going through bowl practice. VolQuest this morning talking about practice said Boo's already flashing. He's already showing those skills, and you shouldn't be surprised by that. We know what Boo Carter can do out there, the athleticism that he brings to the table. But a lot of good kids in this class of 24 that I'm excited about. A couple of targets to keep an eye on as we roll into early signing day tomorrow. Cole Harrison, 3-star tight end prospect out of California, 6'6", 215 pounds. He was just recently on campus. All signs indicate he is trending towards Tennessee. The crystal balls have come in, so I fully expect Cole Harrison to be a tight end prospect in this class of 24 that ultimately ends up at Tennessee. Another tight end to keep your eye on, Willie Rodriguez. He is a 3-star prospect currently committed to Kentucky, 6'4", 225 pounds out of Covington, Kentucky. He is committed to Kentucky, but he is also very much possibly flipping to Tennessee. That's one to keep an eye on. Two different prospects here. Willie Rodriguez, a little bit bigger, a little bit more physical. Cole Harrison, on the other hand, a little bit more athletic, more of a pass catcher. Both guys that Tennessee is in pursuit of. Another one to keep an eye on, Murad Watson. He is committed to Kent State, 6'3", 285-pound defensive lineman, but it sounds like he is on flip watch as well. Could end up at Syracuse. Tennessee very much in it as well. We'll keep an eye on that one as always. But is Jordan Seaton, are we on flip watch? We're going to talk about a tweet that he put out. We're going to see what Steve Wiltfong had to say going into the final hour. But as always, do me a favor, guys, smash the thumbs up just below this video. It is quick, it is free, and it is easy, and it helps the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts. We're not insiders. We're not media. We don't talk at you here. We talk with you. This channel is for the fans, by the fans. If you like what we do, make sure you subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You're not going to miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. Going to be live later tonight, here in just a few hours, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, playing NCAA football, but we'll talk all things Tennessee football. Again, got a commit watch going on right now. May have a commitment coming up later today. We'll be live tomorrow, Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, recapping early signing day, so come hang out, join us for that. Let's talk about Jordan Seaton, 5-star offensive tackle. We did the live commitment right here on the Talkin VAWLS Network. And look, he may have committed to Colorado. He may have shocked the world, didn't have Colorado in his finalists. But he goes on undisputed, hanging out with all of Deion's buddies. He makes that commitment to the Colorado Buffaloes, and people come out of the woodwork. I think a lot of these Colorado fans, if you're watching this video, I'm talking to you. You float around the internet and you say, "Go Buffs!" I don't even think you know where Colorado is at. I don't think you know who the head coach was at Colorado prior to Deion Sanders. Are you a Colorado fan or are you a Deion fan? Where are you going to go? Where are you going to pledge your allegiance when Deion ends up at Florida or Florida State or in the NFL? He ain't going to be at Colorado long, so you may want to change your Sco Buffs to Sco Prime. But bottom line is Jordan Seaton, still an absolute baller. 5-star prospect, #1 offensive tackle in the country. I think he would have been a huge asset for this Tennessee football team. But regardless, he pledges his allegiance to Deion, to Colorado. But when he made that decision, when he made that commitment, we all talked about, will it stick? Will Jordan Seaton stick with that commitment, or will he open it back up? We know he likes the drama. We know he likes the attention. The way he talks on Instagram, on social media, on Twitter, he loves the attention. He loves being in that spotlight. And, on the counter side of that, it's like, are you really going to go on undisputed? Are you going to make this big, huge deal to turn around and flip just a matter of a couple of weeks later? Well, let's get into it. Let's talk about it. He went to Twitter once again. And again, like I said, we know Jordan Seaton loves the attention. So he tweets this out earlier this morning. He's got a button to push. Which decision will he make? He's sweating it out in the final hour. Of course, you can roll over there. You can take a look at all the comments. You got a comical one there from A to Z Sports. They're questioning because they called it. They said when Jordan Seaton made this decision, would it stick or would he flip? Is Jordan Seaton going to flip going down to the final hour? Now, this, of course, caught the attention of Steve Wiltfong as well. We'll go take a look at his tweet here, what he put out on Twitter. A couple of programs are continuing to recruit 247 Sports #1 offensive tackle and Colorado commit Jordan Seaton. So what did Steve Wiltfong have to say about it? If you go take a look at his article, again, it goes back to kind of recap him committing to Deion on Undisputed back on December the 7th, even though the top 7 didn't have Colorado even listed. Like, they were not even listed. That's what this kid likes. He likes that shock value. He likes that attention. But coming out of that decision, coming out of that commitment to Colorado, Dan Lanning of the Oregon Ducks continued to recruit Jordan Seaton, went in-home, did an in-home visit with him after that decision was made. Another program that's involved, Maryland, their head coach also been continuing that relationship with Jordan Seaton. So is he playing for attention here? As he takes to Twitter, he puts the button out there. Does he want just a little bit more attention before he goes into that decision heading into early signing day tomorrow? And again, something going into this thing, there was rumor that he could go past the early signing period. So does he even sign with Deion? Does he sign with Colorado tomorrow? Or does he let it linger on just a little bit more? Is he playing for NIL money? Is he playing just for the attention of things? A lot of people thought this decision was not going to stick, and here we are in the final hour. Jordan Seaton still out there playing games on social media. From a Tennessee fan's perspective, I think that ship has sailed. I think Josh Heupel, I think they're done with Jordan Seaton, and maybe it was a blessing in disguise. I think you look, again, going back to the class of 2024 for Tennessee, I like what we've got in the boat. I think landing Bennett Warren, getting that kid in the boat over Michigan and get kind of backed into that thing because Michigan had over-recruited the spot. Bennett Warren comes to Knoxville on a visit, falls in love with the place. That's huge. You're talking about the 165th best player in the country. You got 3 offensive linemen inside the top 300. Bennett Warren is a huge prospect at the tackle position. You got Satterwhite, Max Anderson on the inside, Gage Ginther, #1 player out of the state of Colorado. I don't know if you Colorado fans know that because I don't know if you know where Colorado is at, but the #1 player out of the state of Colorado is committed to Tennessee. A lot of people feel that he is underrated, and we'll see how Glenn Ellerby does developing them. I think for Tennessee, the key part of this whole thing is getting your entire offensive line back for 2024. That gives you time to develop some of these young guys. Wanted to put out a quick video, see what you guys thought. What do you think about this class of 24 for Tennessee? Is Jordan Seaton going to flip? You guys know what to do. Jump into the comments. Let me know. Smash the thumbs up on the way out the door. If you want to support this channel, hit that join button down below. You can do so for as little as $1. Go check out the Talkin VAWLS merch. The link to that is in the description as well. Be on the lookout for another video coming soon. We are on Commit Watch, and then we'll be live tonight, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. But that is going to do it for this one. This It's the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.